Hello there, another day. Today, Sister Joan is talking to us about growth in our spiritual life, and it really is an excellent meditation all the way through. As she speaks to us, she reminds us that one of our problems is we are inclined to forget that the way to spiritual adulthood is a long one and is a journey of many stages. It's never static. There is no dimension in life in which we expect to be the same kind of person at 50 that we were at 30. And no one expects to think the same about the world at 45 as they did at 18. The practices we learned in childhood spoke to the child in us. Christmas was about the birth of the baby Jesus. Lent was about giving up candy. Jonah really was swallowed by a whale. All of those stories taught us about the faith, but they did not teach us the whole faith. Coming to realize that Christmas is about the presence of the divine in our midst is a matter of maturing in the real message of the faith. Lent is about owning up to the weakness in ourselves as we remember the weaknesses of those who betrayed Jesus before us. Jonah was caught up in the evil forces around him just as we are, despite the fact that we profess a commitment to God just as Jonah did. Sometime in life, we have to give up the manger and we have to move on to the cross. At some point in life, we need to leave the satisfaction of rituals for the sake of surrender to the God life to which we are called. Otherwise, we're never going to grow in faith. We choose to live at a level of spiritual childhood, despite our commitment to God to grow from age to age. God of life, enable us to grow into you from age to age until the fullness of time makes us spiritually whole. And from 1 Corinthians we read, "When I was a child, I used to speak like a child, think like a child, reason like a child. But when I became an adult, I put childish ways aside." In other words, this whole meditation is about growing beyond our Sunday school faith. There was nothing wrong with that when we were a child. But now that we have become adults, we have other responsibilities.